my name is Salazar. I'm from New Jersey in the United States, and today I'm going to share my testimony of how I converted to and found Jesus. So I grew up in a Catholic family. My grandma was religious, my mom was also religious, and my mom would bring me and my family to church almost every Sunday. But every time I would go to church when I was a kid, I never really resonated or understood like what the priests were talking about. When they would talk about God, it felt like everything was going in one ear, out the other. And I got baptized when I was fresh out of the womb. You know, I went to CCD, I had my first Holy Communion, I had my confirmation, and I also ended up going to Catholic high school for 4 years where I had theology class. So you would think, you know, like I knew the Bible or had a relationship with God or I prayed, but really I didn't, because I felt like everything that was being taught to me was very foreign, and I didn't really have ears to hear what was being taught. And I thought that God was just some mean, judgmental man in the sky who was telling you, you have to do this, you have to do that. And I just didn't understand it. And I never liked rules growing up. I was always like very kind of rebellious. So I didn't like to listen to rules, you know? And I always got away with not listening to the rules. So I thought the same would go for God. You know, I don't have to listen to what he's saying, you know? He says not to do this, I can do it. Like, what's gonna happen, you know? So I decided to basically not follow God's will for my life, and I decided to take my life into my own hands. And so around senior year of my high school, this was 3 years ago, I stumbled upon a video on YouTube titled How to Manifest Anything You Want Using the Law of Attraction. And at this point in my life, I was really kind of just bored and didn't have anything going on. So I was like, oh, this is perfect. Like, let me click on this video. Let me manifest whatever I want into my life. And so I clicked on this video, and this girl was talking about how you can work with the universe, and he will basically grant you your wishes and give you anything you want. So I was like, okay. And because I didn't have the foundation of God's word, I didn't know that this is something that God warns us to stay away from. And that that life isn't about getting whatever you want, that it's about giving your life up into God's hands, and that he'll just provide what you need. He'll give you what you need, not what you want. But because I didn't have that foundation, I was deceived. So I started getting into this, and it was like the new age spirituality. So I wrote down everything I wanted in my life, and I started talking to the universe. I didn't call out to God or Jesus, it was the universe. And I thought, oh, it's the same thing as God, but it's not. And I wrote down that I